This is a presentation by Megan Pearson, Megan Manley, and Kayla Meek, and it's on the Mishraq fire of 2003. This accident occurred at Mishraq in Iraq, and it traveled as far north as Duhok, which is 50 kilometers away. It occurred on June 24th, 2003, and the accident peaked at from June 29th to July 1st. It was eventually extinguished on July 25th, 2003.
Mishraq is a sulfur plant in Iraq, and the accident was caused by an explosion at this plant, resulting in the largest sulfur release into the atmosphere in recorded history. Sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and other sulfur aerobic compounds polluted the air for almost a month and continued to pollute the air for all the time prior because of its sulfur's lasting effect in the atmosphere. Although sulfur dioxide does occur, it can be found in the atmosphere naturally. It is a pollutant because it appears more heavily due to this accident in this area as a result of the explosion at the sulfur plant. Some health effects that sulfur gases can have on people are they affect people's throat, eyes, and nose, and lungs as well. So their respiratory systems are affected by inhaling this gas, causing irritation and sometimes different kinds of lung diseases as well. In this accident, 0.5 to 1 million tons of sulfur was lost, and most of it to all of it went into the atmosphere. Some of the primary effects that it had on the region surrounding the plant was death of vegetation, which occurred because of the fire, and hospitalization of the people who were working there. The primary response used by the government, because it was a state plant, was they used bulldozers and fire trucks in attempts to extinguish the fire. And regardless of their efforts, it still took through almost a month to extinguish the fire. This explosion also affected Iraq in terms of economy, because this sulfur plant, the Mishraq sulfur plant, produced about more than 1.25 million tons of sulfur a year, and this fire caused a loss of a great deal of the sulfur available to miners and any extraction processes. In conclusion, to the primary effects and responses side, this accident in the LEDC Iraq affected the surrounding area in terms of environment and the local population, as well as many Middle Eastern countries, because of the spread of the smoke based on wind currents and air currents, and had a major toll on the economy, on the sulfur economy and the sulfur output of the country. Here is a dramatic picture of the fire as it burned, with firefighters attempting to put it out with a water hose. And here is a view from space of the area affected. The fire most likely started around this area. It's where the rock is. It's where the fire is. This photo is again from space. So you can see the picture of the whole area that it may have affected. In terms of secondary effects and responses, the main secondary effect was the political issues that this caused because of the effect that losing the sulfur plant had on the economy of Iraq. This was during the war. There was a war going on in Iraq right now. In that time period in 2003, and so that there were already political little battles going on at that time, and then also the environmental effects of sulfur gas in the atmosphere also hurt what was going was a secondary effect because it lasted a long time, and although it was there, it was very hard to remove. It is very hard to remove because it's mixed with the gas, mixed in with the atmosphere. So although the government can't do more to remove it from the air, they could install better safety layers into the construction of their buildings, and possibly respond faster to the crisis and eliminate it in less than the almost month that it took in this situation. Although this was not confirmed as either accident or intentional, it caused a large effect on the immediate area and the area surrounding it for a long period of time due to humans' presence in the environment. In conclusion, the Mishraq fire of 2003 was a very severe, instantaneous and accidental human impact on the environment in that area of the world, and because Iraq is an LEDC, they did not have as good resources to reverse or correct the accident as an LEDC would. Thank you.